Hello and welcome back to C section of the Scottish-chôro. Right, here we go. We're going to pick it off from the harmonics. You're then a 1 on a 4th string, and it is a lovely violin slide all the way up to the C sharp with 4. So you're switching over just about here. We have an A with it as well, but again, you don't want to... Here I'm really laying into my 4th string to bring that cello melody out. 3-2, stretch out, fret in between, 4 on a B flat. Now, Villa-Lobos suggests 2-1. I am going to suggest 4-1. And then switching off the E. Repeat again 3 times. Into 7. Again, notice I am controlling my basses there. I'm going to pause there for that because that's already quite a bit, and I know from having picked this up myself, this is tough. If you haven't done any stretching, you need to do stretching, so I suggest this basic exercise. And once you can work it all the way down to here, then you put a fret in between to really get your hands working. 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. 3, 2, 1, hold, and then you will find this so much easier. There is no alternative fingering, realistically, to that part because that is the way Villa-Lobos wrote it, because he wants a lovely cello melody. So this is prelude number 1, taken up a notch. Right, here we go, next micro study. So we left it off at 7. Notice I'm highlighting those melody notes. 3rd finger down, 2nd fret bar. So we have a counter melody sort of here. We're going to go back up to here, but now there is a chain. E sharp, G sharp, B. 2. Villa-Lobos is fingering 2-2 there. He is down at 4 for a 1. 2 is on the B sharp. 4, 3. Half a beat, rest, 3, 3, resolve, 4, 4, again trying to lay into that F sharp. No real fingering there for Villa-Lobos. I'm using 4-3, but it could be 3-3. And then into the next micro study. Whew. Yes, that is a lot. I guarantee that is a lot. I know because I have gone through this as well. Hopefully that helps out with that section. Take it slowly. And again, the best tip I can give you here is recognize chord shapes. And into the next section. Sorry. We left it off here where we were on a G sharp to A. And then it is up to a B here with an E, bar, D, now it's not sharp anymore, remember we've changed keys, B, up to 12. Now this is kind of tough, so you've either got 2 choices. You can either do a bar across 3 strings or a bar across 4, it depends on how your fingers work. Leave your 4th finger down. Repeat, and then down to 5 for an A, stopping that bass, down to, back to A, and then harmonics, which is just 1, 4, 2, switch them over, 2, 1, 4, 5, 12. And then believe it or not, Villa-Lobos does one of my favorite exercises for learning your notes. Okay, so just the same E across 3 strings and then back into a repeat of the C section. I've already done a short on the harmonics and how Villa-Lobos writes them, so if you are still confused, and trust me I went through 4 different editions. The Russian edition, which I don't even know you can get anymore, was closer than any that I'd seen before, but there is a trick to understanding Villa-Lobos' harmonics. I've already explained that. Take a look at the short, I've linked it below. Next micro-study, there is a full repeat of that C section. I'm not going through all of it, I'm just literally going to pick up and show you the end as it ends the C section to go back to A and how the piece ends. There is not much different to it though, so nothing really here. If you want to switch off, that's your call. I'm going to pick it up from the A. Diminished. Harmonics. Going back. And then we're just back into. And so forth and so on until we get to the end of the piece. So we have E of B. I obviously stopped my E string there, but you could alternatively. Thank you very much for staying until the end. This has been part of a movement here on Classical Guitar Rocks where I am trying my best to get all of Villa-Lobos' music out on the internet and out under your fingers, because I think you can play it, contrary to popular belief. So I have already done all 12 etudes, I have already done all 5 preludes, I have done the Choro number 1, and I am slowly working my way through the Brazilian suite. This is the 3rd of the choros, and actually even though there's 4 in the published edition, there are actually 5 choros here. So there is 1 extra popping up that was lost for many years and then rediscovered quite recently. So I'm going to be doing that too because it's got some fantastic modern techniques. Villa-Lobos pushing the envelope again. It's awesome. So, with that in mind, the next video in the series is going to pop along now. If you need more help, I have done a load of playlists below here, and you can click into any one of those to help you out learning this fantastic choro. This has been your daily dose of 6-string inspiration from myself, Rain, Melodious Mortar, and Classical Guitar Rocks.